over in one stunned, horrifying second. Astronauts Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee, the prime crew of Apollo 1, our first manned Apollo flight, at T-minus 10 minutes in a simulated countdown for the flight at Cape Kennedy. It was 6:31 p.m. Eastern Time last night. After delays caused by minor problems, they'd reached the climactic moments of the countdown. Plugs out, the spacecraft was on its own internal power, disconnected from Pad 34's electrical supply. Apollo's instrument panel with hundreds of gauges, switches, and dials was in front of them. As the count progressed, each crewman flicked switches. Then they got into a hold, and suddenly the moment of death. An electrical spark apparently shot out and ignited the 100% oxygen in the cabin that they were breathing as in a real spaceflight. Their faceplates were down, Apollo's hatch sealed. On closed-circuit TV screens 218 feet below in the blockhouse, horrified engineers watched the burst of flames and smoke envelop Grissom, White, and Chaffee. They heard their last words of shock and surprise. It was over in an unbelievable microsecond. The flames enveloped Apollo 1, burning the couches, charring the spacesuits. The crewmen never had a chance. Scores of pad safety workers rushed up the elevators to the launch tower. They battled the smoke, fought their way up to the hatch. One by one, they toppled from the fumes despite their smoke masks. But it was too late. It had been too late from the beginning. Despite all the safety precautions, the elaborate launch escape system, this was the one non-escape situation. With the launch system inactivated, the spacecraft locked in the gantry tower, hatches closed, you can't get out in a hurry. It was 6 hours before their bodies were removed early this morning. The crushing irony is hard to believe. 16 U.S. manned space flights have ticked off in these last 6 years. No pilot has even been scratched in flight. 3 had died in aircraft accidents during Gemini, and now Gus Grissom, the tough, wiry veteran of Mercury, 41 years old, and Gemini was gone. Ed White, 36, our first spacewalker, who believed so strongly you could feel it in his words. And Roger Chaffee, at 32, ready for his first flight, so eager that Gus and Ed kidded him constantly. All their lives snuffed out in the moment that was never supposed to happen. As dawn rose this morning over the sands of Canaveral, we had tasted tragedy. An official Space Agency Board of Inquiry has been at it all night. The scene at the Cape now from Pool correspondent Jim Hartz.
Flags at Cape Kennedy are flying at half-mast on this cold, windy morning, and tight security has been placed around Launch Complex 34, where the big Saturn booster and the charred Apollo spacecraft still stand, empty now except for the investigators who are searching for the cause of the tragic fire. The launch pad is about 3 miles to the northeast.
Friends, I told you that my partner would be here, and here he is. Didn't you expect him, did you? Now, he always shapes up. Now, why not let the folks themselves ask for something that they'd like to hear?
All right, what would they like to hear?
Something different. Now, is there anything special that you would like to hear us do?
Baseball.
No, wait a minute, friends. You don't want to hear that, do you?
Yeah, we got the props for you here. Well, you came prepared, didn't you?
All set, huh? Well, this is a must. I guess it's a must. We've got to do it. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me see. That looks all right.
Okay, all
Now,
right.
we'll pretend. All right, now take it easy with that. We'll just pretend that we're organizing a baseball team here at the retired actors' home. And I am the manager. Now,
You're going to be the manager of the retired actors baseball team?
yes.
I would like to join the retired actors baseball team.
Oh, you would?
And I would like to know some of the guys' names on the team, so if I want to play with them, I know them, and I meet them on the street or in the home here, I can say hello to them.
Oh, sure. But you know they give baseball players nowadays very peculiar names.
You know, a lot of funny names.
You know, like Stinky Fields,
Sticky Field.
Goofy Dan,
Boopy Barber.
Booby Bobber. Well, let's see now. We have on our team, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
That's what I want to find out, the guy's name.
And then,
That's what I want to find out, the guy's name.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
Now, Abby, you want to be the manager of the baseball team?
Yes.
You know the guy's names?
Oh, I should.
Well, then you tell me the guy's names on the baseball
I
team.
say, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
You ain't saying nothing to me yet. Go ahead and tell me.
I'm telling him.
You ain't saying nothing yet. Go ahead and tell me.
Who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
You know the guy's names on the baseball team?
Yes.
Well, go ahead. Who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
Now, wait a minute,
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's his name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it. That's his name.
Well, you ain't said nothing. I ain't asked you nothing.
You did.
You know the guy's name on first base?
Sure.
Well, tell me the guy's name on first base.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who is on first, Lou?
What are you asking me for?
Don't get excited. I'm saying who.
I'm asking you a simple question. Who's on first?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
That's it.
That's who? I'm asking you, what's the guy's name on first base?
Oh, no. What's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
One base at a time now.
Don't mix up my...
I'm not mixing up anybody. Now, what's the guy's name on first base?
No, what is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who is on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking.
Wait a minute.
Whoa. No, well, let's not
Whoa,
get...
whoa. How did I get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
I mentioned his name.
Yes.
I don't know anybody's name on the team. How could I mention a guy's name?
You did. You just mentioned it.
All right, what's the guy's name on third base?
No, what's on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on third?
I don't know.
Lazare. Lazare.
Everyone is trying get to the bottom. to hell.